I'm going to be doing a video on why hamsters make amazing pets. So here I have Dewey, and he's actually really squirmy today. But hamsters make amazing pets, number one, because they are very, very common pets. They are not a type of pet like a rare type of snake or something that is definitely hard to come by and you would need to buy online. Hamsters you can really find in any pet store, but that being said, I would not recommend getting hamsters at pet stores as they usually come from rodent mills, most people probably don't want to support rodent mills as they take really bad care of their hamsters, and it's, to be honest, really sad. So I would not recommend buying a hamster from a pet store. I'd recommend rescuing or getting it from a breeder. But they are very common pets, and they are definitely not super rare. There are a few different types of hamsters, like Syrians, which Dewey is now. They are the biggest type of domestic hamster. They come in lots of different colors. Really, any hamster come in a variety of different colors. It's really just about what your breeder breeds. Dewey right here is a light sand color. But anyways, there's also the Russian Campbell, which those are a type of dwarf. Then you also have the winter white. Then you also have the Chinese hamsters, which I think are super cute. They remind me of mice. So if you like mice but don't really want a long tail, Chinese hamsters are definitely a really cute option. Then you have the robo hamsters, which are definitely really cute as well. On to number two. There's a wide variety of different hamster cages. I feel like for snake cages, they're in different animal cages. There are not a ton of different cages, but for hamsters, they have a ton of cages on the market, and some of them are cheap, and you can even make your own DIY bin cage for very cheap. So they can be definitely very cheap pets. Now, if you want one, if you don't want a bin cage, they are a tiny bit more on the expensive side, about $70 for a nice cage, or if you want a glass aquarium, which I have, 40 gallons, I'd say, or more, and I have a 40-gallon breeder tank. I got it for about $100, but depending on your brand or the pet store, it can cost up to about $150. But they can be cheap sometimes, but then also if you want a nicer cage or something like that, it can be a tiny bit more expensive, but they definitely are worth it. They live for about 3 years. This is 3 years for about, a Syrian. They live about 3 years. Some can live less, some can live longer. It really depends on your hamster and how your care is. But this is great if you want something that doesn't live super long, so it's not a huge commitment. They are definitely not that big of a commitment. So that's a really great thing. Next is that they only need to be fed every about 3 days. Now, this can change. I feed Dewey every day, but I feed him the tiniest amount every day, so it makes up for that every 3 days. And he just fell. He's okay, though. It makes up for those every 3 days. And the last thing, is that they are pretty affectionate. Some hamsters can be pretty affectionate. It really depends on your hamster and how you tamed them and their personalities, but hamsters can definitely be affectionate. Right here, he's pretty affectionate. He's not super calm. He's definitely more skittish and adventurous, but that's not a bad thing. He's only bitten me once and nibbled me a couple times, but when he bit me, it wasn't bleeding or anything, so, he's definitely one of my nicer hamsters that I've had. As I've had a ton of hamsters in the past, he's definitely a nicer hamster. So yeah, that's how hamsters make amazing pets. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like, and I'll make a new video pretty soon. And yeah, see you guys soon. Bye! Putting him back because he was very eager to be back in his cage. Ta-da!